Hey there guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another Cold War video. Today we are doing a news roundup of all the stuff that is going on with the Season 3 Reloaded update in Cold War. Now, if you do see me looking over there on that other screen there, if you see me looking off screen to the left, basically that is because there is a little notepad down there and that is all the things that I want to talk about today. Essentially, we are looking at all the Season 3 Reloaded content that has been revealed already and then some stuff that hasn't been revealed but has been teased at and so on. But anyway, just before we do get into it here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button because it really does help me out and I massively appreciate it. We are, of course, on Diesel and this is going to be pretty tricky. This is pretty tricky to talk about this at the same time as shredding and bragging out. So it's going to be something else, I think. We'll get that guy. Alrighty, so the first thing on our list here is we have a release date of the Season 3 Reloaded update, and it's the 20th of May. That is going to be very, very exciting. That is next week, of course. And that's cool. That's cool. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We have been seeing a lot of different teasers on the internet, on Twitter going around right now. So there's a lot of stuff to talk about. The first thing is, of course, there have been Rambo teasers. People have been noticing that they have been like making all these different little teasers and stuff about Rambo. And then, of course, John Mcclane as well. If you don't know John Mcclane, he's from Die Hard. Rambo, obviously, from the Commando, I think? I think I'm actually not 100% sure off the top of my head. But anyway, yes, Rambo and, of course, John Mcclane. Basically, they're going to be added as different operators into the game, whether that be operator bundles or something else. You'll probably have to pay for them, which is, I mean, it's very Activision of them to do that. But yeah, that is what it is. So you'll end up having to pay for those, which is kind of cool. If you're interested in that, make sure you do check those out. I imagine they'll be a little pricey, but it is what it is. As I said, they have been doing teasers and stuff pretty much all week about those kind of things, and it's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's a guy coming around this corner. There's a lot of guys here. This is, yeah, no, that was a bad position to be in. Anyway, the next thing we have on our list here is, of course, as I said, the John Mcclane teasers. They've been talking about Nakatomi Plaza, which is very, very big in Die Hard. If you didn't know, they've been like showing how many people they have followed on Twitter, which has been to do with the Rambo stuff. There's a lot of stuff that indicates that these guys are coming in as operators, which is very, very cool for a lot of that sort of 80s style vibe and everything. So that's fairly interesting. The next thing that we have is 12v12 game modes on 6v6 maps, including Nuketown. So that's going to be absolutely hilarious, man. We're going to be getting a 12v12 playlist, which is going to be absolutely ridiculous on these small, very, very small maps, 6v6 style maps, which is just, that's going to be goofy. There's going to be a lot of boys back here, so we're just going to rotate back around. But yeah, as I said, you're going to be able to play 12v12 on Nuketown, which is, that's going to be pretty goofy. That's going to be pretty goofy. That's going to be a perfect opportunity for you guys to get, oh my god. The guys of you who haven't done so yet to get like your first nuke and stuff, which includes myself. I haven't got a nuke this year because I'm actually bad at this game, but it is what it is. Anyway, we're also, like, that 12v12 playlist stuff is actually very, very exciting. I'm definitely interested in that. That's going to be the place to get those high kill. Oh, we're in trouble here. We are in trouble. Actually, no, the strafe run sort of... Oh, god, there was 6 of them there. The strafe run is helping a lot here, so... This is good, this is good. This is actually... We're going very hard here in a game. We're actually not... Oh, come on. Anyway, as I said, 12v12 on 6v6 max is very, very exciting, so keep an eye out for those playlists. They are probably going to go live with the start of Season 3.5, I guess, the mid-season update, so that's going to be very, very interesting to see. What else we got? We got the AM63 coming in that mid-season update as well, which is a automatic pistol from what I have seen, so we're going to be able to ruin the game very, very soon on the 20th with a dual-wield automatic pistol class setup, which is going to just... Yeah, that's not going to be... Not going to be healthy for the game, but it is going to be very, very exciting. So a lot of people are going to be running around with that pistol, basically just sort of spraying people down and having a sick time. What else we got? We've got the baseball bat being added as well. There's going to be a melee challenge for that being unlocked, so something to do with the melee weapon. Very, very cool always to see those melee weapons getting added. They're just usually a pretty goofy challenge to sort of mess around with. Not too interesting that we're going to actually go and unlock them, but again, for those of you who are interested in that kind of thing, there's always a new challenge to be updated on those melee weapons, so enjoy that if that's kind of your thing. The thing with the weapons that they are adding to the game, the most recent thing they have added to the Battle Pass is one, of course, weapons that are very, very similar to stuff we would see in World War II, which leads me to believe that the next Call of Duty game that is going to be made by Sledgehammer, along with some of the other rumors that we have seen, is going to be a World War II like sequel, I guess. Apparently it's going to be called World War II Vanguard from what I have seen, but that's just sort of leaks and stuff, unconfirmed stuff on Twitter, so that might not be the case at all, but it could also be the next Call of Duty game, so we'll have to wait and see. But it would be very, very interesting for us to see sort of more World War II style weapons, including something like the STG-44, the M1 Garand with the big ping sound. Everybody loves that. It's an absolute fan favorite. And maybe even something like the Thompson, which was first introduced in like World War I, but was definitely used in World War II. So it's sort of one of those things that they definitely could be adding these weapons, and we'll talk about it more after the halftime. Okay, so as I was saying, it would be very, very interesting to see them add more World War II, World War I style weapons if they are going a different direction in this year's Call of Duty game. So being able to add those weapons in different battle passes and stuff like that, introduce them as part of mid-season updates and everything would be very, very, very exciting for people like me who love new weapons in these games, but especially because they do usually like to lead up in towards their next games with their weapon releases and unlocks and stuff, sort of hint towards it. So maybe that's why they've added the PPSH-1 into Cold War, just so we can get that feel of those style weapons before we do jump into those games. So it's fairly, oh man. Okay, we should probably capture this actually. We are fragging out, by the way. 42 and 7 in a game we're actually not concentrating on. We're just talking. We're just talking away. So as I said, interesting to see if they do end up adding more of those style of weapons, because everybody loves those weapons, man. They're usually like classics, especially something like the Thompson or the M1 Garand. Just absolute classic from previous Call of Duty games gone by, and it'd be always interesting to see them add these in sort of more modern settings, because there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to add them into the game. Like, it's just another weapon to use. And I mean, in a game like this, you would, if you were thinking about it, you would just rock up with whatever gun you had. So even if it was a slightly older gun or something like that, something that was a bit out of date, you'd still be able to shoot some people, get some work done with it. So it's one of those things, even if they do add those slightly older weapons, you're still going to be able to shoot people with them. So like, they're still guns. So it's not going to sort of ruin the immersion or anything like that. Oh, you can't have World War II guns in my Cold War game. Yeah, like that stuff's not going to happen. So don't worry about that too much. If they are slightly different weapons, it's going to be pretty cool. What else we got on this list here? Standoff. Of course, it wouldn't be an update or a video talking about the Cold War Season 3 Reloaded stuff without an update on Standoff. Man, that's going to be so good. I'm so keen for Standoff, man. That's one of my favorite maps. I'm sure one of your favorite maps from previous Call of Duty games gone by, simply because it is just such a good, reliable map. No, we shouldn't have been able to kill that guy. Standoff is just such a classic, man. I remember games in Black Ops 2 absolutely going for a while, man. Such a fun map. There's pretty much something for everyone. You get your long-range combat, nice close in, and sort of in and out corridors and everything. Basically, you get something for everyone, and that's what I think makes a good Call of Duty map. Just good feeling. And of course, the maps that they have remade in previous updates have always been good. You got your raids, you got your Express, Nuketown. These maps are all very, very good in this game. So it makes sense that they continue to add these maps. And Standoff is no exception to that rule. Like, it's going to be a absolute banger. Hopefully it does play quite well, and I expect it to. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is them adding more stuff like that. There's no reason for them to stop adding these style of maps, like remastered stuff. And it wouldn't actually surprise me if we did actually see another map in the update. Like something like Firing Range, Summit, you know, these very popular Black Ops maps. Like, it wouldn't surprise me at all to see these maps get added in sort of updates and stuff like this, and they not tell them about us, or not tell us about them, because, I mean, it's just what they do. Sometimes they just add stuff for no reason, just be like, yep, this is in the game now. But yeah, imagine just like Summit 12v12, going to be so sick if that actually happens. But yeah, Standoff 12v12 is going to be very, very exciting if they do manage to put that together. But again, it would just be very, very cool to see these like older maps come back and play very well in this game, as the rest of them have done. So it wouldn't surprise me if we did see something like Summit, something like Firing Range, a lot of these older, very, very good maps that we have seen previously in this game as well. Oh man, that was bad. That was a whole magazine there. That was pretty yuck. But yeah, it would be good to see that kind of stuff, as getting like one map every sort of mid-season update and everything like that's a little lacking on the old content. Being able to bring out a big update like that and have more than one map to play on would... Oh, we're not killing people anymore. Would be better, obviously. Having more content to play than less is always going to be better than sort of messing around on one map and then getting bored of it and being like, yeah, it's a good map, but kind of sick of it, so... But I think that is actually my list wrapped up. I don't actually think I have... Ooh. No! What are we doing? 60 and 12? Not bad. Imagine if this was a 12v12 game, we'd be going absolutely ham right now. This would be insane. We actually have like, what, 120 kills? Insane. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to, of course, in the mid-season update for Season 3, so I'm very much looking forward to that. So make sure you do leave a like, do subscribe if you do want to see all that content coming up very soon, because I feel like we're going to absolutely ruin the game with the AMP63 class and the dual-wield stuff, so don't miss out on any of that. Big old magazine on that thing. It's going to be good, bro. It's going to be good. Trust me. Trust me. Ooh, this is not good. Ooh. That guy was incorrect in his guess, and that's what got me the kill there. I actually don't know where they're spawning. Oh, still here? Okay, that's fine. I don't think they actually should have been spawning there, but whatever. This game's gone quite well for us, I would say. We've actually done quite a large amount of work in this game, and that's quite surprising for a game. As I said, we weren't actually concentrating that hard. We're not actually just messing around, really. Chuck that up there. Oh, boy. Let's get after him. Oh, he was just laying down. Oh, man. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to cover in this video. This game is going to be wrapping up fairly soon. So yeah, very, very excited for all the Season 3 Reloaded stuff. I mean, I haven't been playing Warzone super lots recently. I'm just not really interested in it. And I know it's like one of the more popular things that we do on the channel sometimes. When we do make Warzone videos, they usually do quite well. But yeah, I'm just not feeling it at the moment. So it's one of those things where you probably won't see too much Warzone stuff. Okay, we're getting one more. Guy just chilling. Oh my god, we're going crazy. Oh, we gotta go this way. No! Ah, man, just ran out of ammo there. I mean, we weren't probably gonna kill that guy anyway, but 81 and 16 in a game we weren't actually concentrating and going that hard is pretty good, man. Come on. If you're wondering about this class setup, let me just try and flash it up on the screen. So the attachments on the AK, we got the suppressor, we got the VDV reinforced, we got the Spetsnaz speed grip, we got the serpent wrap, and of course we got the KGB skeletal stock. So if you want to use that class setup as hard as we did there, make sure you try that out, and we'll probably make an actual class setup on that particular class very, very soon. So don't miss out on any of that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't, as I said, miss out on that video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!